Hollywood. That's gooey ballyhooly Hollywood, where any office boy or young mechanic can be.
Hello, Hollywood. Welcome to this morning's Walk of Fame ceremony. I would also like to give a shout out to our fans watching our live video stream presented by our media partner, Variety. I'm Rana Godbon, President and CEO of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, which is presenting this program. For today's Walk of Fame ceremony, we are honoring a critically acclaimed actress who has starred in film and television as well as on Broadway. Today, Hollywood honors Lucy Liu with the 2,662nd star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But before we invite her up to the stage, first let me tell you about our honoree. Lucy Liu was born to immigrant parents in Jackson Heights, New York. She graduated from Stuyvesant High School in 1986 and enrolled in New York University. After her freshman years, she transferred to the University of Michigan and graduated with a degree in Asian language and cultures, while managing to squeeze in some training in dance, voice, fine arts, and acting. During her senior year, Lucy auditioned for a small part in a production of Alice in Wonderland and walked away with the lead. She was so encouraged by this great experience that she decided to take the plunge into professional acting. For her moving portrayal of Officer Jessica Tang on the critically acclaimed television series Southland, Lucy won a 2012 Critics' Choice Award for Best Guest Performer in a drama series and a 2013 NAACP nomination for Best Supporting Actress in a Drama Series. Let's give her a hand, you guys. Lucy also appeared as the unforgettable character Ling Wu in the hit Fox television series Ally McBeal, a role for which she earned an Emmy Award nomination and a Screen Actors Guild Award nomination for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. Lucy has also appeared in starring roles on the hit television series Kashmir Mafia and Dirty Sexy Money. For 7 seasons, Lucy has co-starred as Dr. Joan Watson in the highly praised CBS television drama series Elementaries, along her co-star Johnny Lee Miller, who plays Sherlock Holmes. The final season of this fabulous show premieres May 23rd at 10 p.m. on CBS. Lucy can also be seen on Hulu's 3rd season of the show Difficult People and in Netflix hit rom-com Set It Up. She will next star in the dark comedy series Why Women Kill, created by Mark Sherry, which is set to begin filming this spring. Lucy's previous films include Charlie's Angels, Charlie's Angel Full Throttle, Kill Bill, Chicago. Lucky number 7. The Man with the Iron Fist. Detachment, East, Fifth Bliss, and many others. Lucy voices the role of Lady Sagame in the 2015 Academy Award-nominated film, The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. She also plays the voice of Viper in the Paramount Studios animated smash hit film trilogy Kung Fu Panda, and as Silver Mist in the film Tinker Bell's Legend of the Never Beast. Off-screen, Lucy is a talented director and producer. Her directing work for Elementary has led her to directing for other series, including the Season 2 premiere episode of Netflix and Marvel's Luke Cage, as well as Law and Order, CVU, Why Women Kill, and the USA drama Graceland. Lucy has produced the critically acclaimed film Freedom's Fury and the short documentary Red Light, as well as her work co-directing and producing a short docudrama Mina, based on a chapter from the New York Times bestseller Half the Sky. In 2006, Lucy also garnered a Women's World Award for her outstanding humanitarian work. This award was presented to her by the late former Pakistan Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto and was sponsored by the World Award Organization. Other distinguished recognitions for Lucy's extraordinary humanitarian work include the 2008 Danny Kaye Humanitarian Award and the 2016 Harvard Artist of the Year Award. Among her many accolades include a 2012 New York Women in Film and Television Muse Award and the prestigious Best Drama Actress Award at the Seoul International Drama Awards, as well as many, many others. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage our honoree, Lucy Liu. But before we hear from Lucy today, we have two special guest speakers who would like to say a few kind words about our honoree. Our first speaker has starred on television, stage, and film for more than 30 years. She's a 4-time Emmy Award winner for her fabulous, hilarious, and unforgettable performances as Carla on the iconic NBC hit television show Cheers. She was nominated for an Emmy Award, an unprecedented 10 times during Cheers' remarkable 11-year run. And she appeared in all 273 episodes. She was most recently seen in the Fox television series The Mindy Project and in the YouTube Red series Me and My Grandma. She will next be seen in the film comedy Palms alongside Diane Keaton, Jackie Weaver, and Pam Grier. Please welcome to the stage our guest speaker, Rhea Perlman.
Hi. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm so glad I can reach this Mike. Uh, you know how you have that kind of friend who you don't talk to every day, maybe not even for months, but when you do reconnect, it's never weird or anything. It's like no time has passed at all. And that's my relationship with Lucy. She's a forever friend, and to tell you the truth, I consider her more family to me and Danny and my 3 kids back there, Lucy, Gracie, and Jake. We met in 1995 when Lucy auditioned for a part as a regular on the sitcom Pearl. I don't think we talked about Pearl. It wasn't mentioned. But let me tell you, it's very important because that's how we met. I was an actor and a producer, and she was obviously so great. I wanted her to be on the show really, really bad. I think she was weighing 2 offers, a dramedy and a comedy. Mine was the comedy. And I persuasively said to her, do the comedy, duh. And she did. It was her first big part. And we had a great cast. Even though the show only run for one 22-episode season, we all became pretty tight, but especially me and Lucy. Now, I gotta tell you, I really learned a lot since then, because Lucy's character on the show was quite the stereotypical Asian student. Really smart, type A, overachiever, and wound really tight. Now, it's embarrassing to me now to think that as a producer, I could have fought against that, but I didn't. Because to tell you the truth, back then, it never even occurred to me. That's just how it was in Hollywood. And I'm really, so thankful that me and things in Hollywood are finally beginning to change. But Lucy was so good that she rose above the confines of her character, Amy, to make her seem like a real person. I remember one ridiculous episode where she had to wear a fat suit. Now, I have absolutely no idea. I just can't remember why, but she hated it. She hated the idea of it. And I think she hated it because she really resented being forced to portray one of yet another marginalized group of humans. And I mean forced. Because really, she fought tooth and nail not to do it. Really, the whole fat suit was probably just an excuse for a bunch of fat jokes. So, anyway, she did do it. But on the lighter side, shut up! My God. Go on through. Okay. On the lighter side, in another episode, she got to play the accordion. Did you know that Lucy plays the accordion? She plays really good accordion. So we all know Lucy as an actor and now a director. But my relationship with Lucy really focuses, like I said, on family. So during shoot nights on Pearl, my kids would come down and Lucy would hang out with them in my dressing room, eating matzo ball soup and knishes from Art's Deli. And then we started spending holidays together, especially Thanksgiving, which was always a really big deal at my house. She would stay late, and we'd all sit around eating endless leftovers and playing card games like Bullshit. Great game. And on Christmas, I made my family wear ridiculous, identical Christmas pajamas. We'd hang out all day in our pajamas, watching movies and eating. And Lucy would come over on her way to, all kinds of other people's houses, all dressed and whatever, and we'd make her take off what she was wearing and put on pajamas. And to tell you the truth, Lucy likes nothing better than being in pajamas. True? Really. Um, well, she became a role model and often a mentor to my kids. She treated them in the best possible way, like peers. My daughter Lucy did yoga and Pilates with her and has raided Lou's closet of gorgeousness on many occasions. When Jake was 12, she gave him a photo out of the LAPD archives. It was like a Ouija, black and white. A dead guy in a dingy hallway. Crime scene, blood. I was thinking, is this a present for a 12-year-old? Well, are you kidding? He thought it was the coolest gift ever. He would, right? Lou is a visual artist too and had her first LA show during the Pearl days. She was doing photo collages then, and we own a few of them. She would frame them in odd found materials, frame them herself. And one of them we own is actually framed in a hubcap. My daughter, Gracie, now an artist herself, decided to do a semester in New York, in a New York art school, and by then, Lucy had an apartment in New York. Well, Gracie didn't think twice about calling Lou and asking if she could stay at her place. And Lou didn't think twice about saying, yeah, of course, come on over. Never feeling the difference in age or experience, Lucy was inspired by Gracie to go to that same school. So I guess in a way you could say they were college roommates. And over the years, Lucy and I have seen each other through a lot of life crises. As a single woman, her laser focus has kept her work on track through all the emotional upheavals and bumps of family junk and financial baloney. She's one of the most independent people I know. She has truly created the life she lives. And in case you don't already know this, she's tough. I mean, really, like Kill Bill tough. I mean, she works out like a fiend. She doesn't let it drop. And she's incredibly generous and great to work with and fun. She's from New York. She's funny and fun. And now she's a mom to the sweet 3.5-year-old boy, Rockwell. Lucy is a seeker. The beat goes on. Who knows what she's going to do next? Congratulations, Lou. I'm so proud of you. This here's your star. You deserve it.
Thank you, Rhea, for your kind words. But before we introduce our next speaker, we have a few celebrities in the audience who are here today supporting Lucy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for actress and Walk of Famer, Drew Barrymore. Actor Mike Coulter. Actress and Walk of Famer, Cameron Diaz. Actor, John Michael Hill. And last but not least, television producer and director, David E. Kelly. Actor Michael Cutlass. I'd also like to give special thanks to our LAPD officer and Captain Corey Palka from the LAPD Hollywood Division. For their continued support and for helping the Chamber produce these ceremonies. Thank you for all your hard work. Our next speaker has proven herself to be one of the entertainment industry's most accomplished performers, lending her many talents to a wide array of revered films and television shows, both in front of and behind the camera. Over the years, you have seen her many memorable performances in the widely popular and much loved films St. Elmo's Fire, A Few Good Men, Ghost, Indecent Proposal, and Charlie's Angel Full Throttle. She will next be seen in the upcoming comedy film Corporate Animals. Please welcome to the stage Demi Moore.
My pleasure. Okay. Hello, everybody. Lucy and I first met while making Charlie's Angels. Didn't know we were going to have a reunion today. And I could see that she was, in fact, as I had heard, a badass with brains. And then the better I got to know her, I realized that she wasn't just a badass with brains. She was a badass with brains, a beautiful heart, with a deep, loving soul, and a damn good sense of humor. Woo! I knew how talented she was, but when I stepped into her home and saw one of many of her incredible art pieces, this one just happened to have required intricate welding. I thought, wow, she is really talented. And then as she kind of casually was fluently speaking Chinese to her mother, she sat down behind the baby grand piano and started to just, effortlessly tinkle out, a piece of classical music. I thought, great, she's one of those. Like really, and Rhea, you added more to the list that I didn't even know. But I can say that Lucy continues to surprise me with her courage and fearless determination, seeing obstacles as mere stepping stones on the path to where you want to go. And whether that is as an actor, director, producer, artist, philanthropist, welder, a sister, a daughter, mother, that's the last one really, a friend, and as a mother, you've done so with ease, grace, and an unquestionable integrity. I am so happy to be here. It really is an absolute pleasure to stand up here. There is no one more deserving of this honor than you, my friend and major badass, Lucy Liu.
Thank you, Demi, for being here today with us and sharing the celebration with our honoree, Lucy Liu. I would now like to welcome to the stage a friend of the Walk of Fame, our Los Angeles City Council member, Mitch O'Farrell.
You bet. Thank you so much, Rana. Welcome to Hollywood, everyone. Are there any Lucy Liu fans here? That's what I thought. I love it when we do a star ceremony and the person that we're recognizing and honoring also does so much charitable work. I really want to thank Lucy Liu for your work with UNICEF and more organizations than I could even name. That really shows that your heart is in the right place, that when someone reaches a level of fame and prosperity, that they arguably do even more for the greater good than what their career requires them to do. So thank you so much, Lucy Liu, for all the good things you do in this world. Something else about Lucy Liu, and I don't know if you intended to do this, but she obliterated stereotype, obliterated it entirely, and made it possible to be one of Charlie's Angels and all of these great characters that she portrayed that had literally no relevancy to race or class. And Lucy Liu, you represent so much for so many people, and I just want to make sure that that gets mentioned and highlighted today with this ceremony. So thank you so much. And so I want to thank the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce for offering this wonderful amenity for fans the world over to come here and enjoy their favorite stars, and what you're doing here in Hollywood, the one-of-a-kind neighborhood. There's only one Hollywood, it's right here. What you provide culturally is immeasurable. So thank you, Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, for providing this place for everyone to come and visit. We really appreciate that. And also, lastly, the fact that you're a painter and a sculptor and a real Renaissance woman, I think, just speaks to the level of art and even spirituality of this individual. I couldn't be more proud to represent this district on the Los Angeles City Council, so that I get the chance and the privilege to come and join all of you to celebrate such an enormous talent, and that is Lucy Liu. We congratulate you from the LA City Council, and we have a little token of our gratitude.
And now, on behalf of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, we declare today Lucy Liu Day in Hollywood. It is now time to hear from our honoree. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Lucy Liu.
Thank you so much. Thanks for being here today, everyone. What a thrill. Rhea, Demi, I thank you for your generous, kind words. I cherish our friendship. My dear angels, it's a 20-year reunion. 20 years ago, we were an elite crime-fighting team. And now look at us. My dear friends, that are here. There's so many to name, and I'll thank you in person later, but I'm very grateful that you made the trip out here. Everyone came from all different places in the United States to be here. I have to say that I am completely overwhelmed by the love and the support of my friends, family, my fans. I want to thank the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce and the Walk of Fame Committee for bestowing this everlasting honor on me. And even though this star has my name on it, it is actually the result of the hard work of many brilliant writers, directors, actors, and crew who elevated me and helped me shine. For the last 7 years, CBS has welcomed me into their family. I can't express my gratitude enough to Kelly Call, David Staff, Peter Golden for being my champions. So when I moved to Los Angeles, I actually lived on Vine Street. So it's thrilling to have Anna May Wong as, who is the first Asian American actress, as my neighbor. So 100 years ago, she was a pioneer while enduring racism, marginalization, and exclusion. We could actually start our own little Chinatown right here. What do you think? So sometimes people talk about my mainstream successes as groundbreaking for an Asian. But Asians have been making movies for a long time. They just weren't making them here because we weren't yet invited to the table. I was lucky that trailblazers like Anna May Wong and Bruce Lee came before me. If my body of work somehow helped bridge the gap between stereotypical roles first given to anime and mainstream success today, I am thrilled to have been part of that process. At the time I started on Ally McBeal, it was rare to get a glimpse of any diversity on screen. David Kelly, who is here today, took a risk by creating Ling Wu and helped break the glass ceiling. David, thank you for taking a chance on me. I would not be here today if my parents hadn't immigrated from China in pursuit of better opportunities. We grew up without much at all, and even though my parents dealt with so many roadblocks, they never gave up. I am grateful to them for overcoming tremendous obstacles as they created a life for us here in the United States. Their survival instincts, perseverance, and determination were passed on to me and my siblings, Jenny and John, who are both here today. I want to acknowledge my brother John and his unwavering support. He never questioned my career choice, even when the prospects of earning a living as an actress seemed insurmountable. He let me stay in his tiny Matchbox studio apartment in the Village, where he already had a roommate, no kitchen, and maybe one chair. John worked full-time, slept on the floor while I slept in his bunk bed, and helped me pay off my college debt while I worked 3 jobs and went out on whatever auditions I could scrounge up. My dream was just to find work as an actress. I just wanted to act. I didn't see any difference between myself and the mainstream world I lived in. So I didn't think America would see one either. Well, that was a bit of a miscalculation. I heard so many more no's than I heard yeses. I'm lucky enough to have someone in my corner who does not take no for an answer. My manager of almost 3 decades, Mary Ellen Mulcahy, has been my dear friend and staunch defender. She's been there every step of the way to steer my life and career. Mary Ellen, I love you. And I had to take this moment to express how much you mean to me. I share today with my son, Rockwell. Being 3 and a half, he's constantly curious. One day he asked me, "What does a soul look like?" I was so touched by the simplicity of his question. I told him, "You can't see it, but you can imagine it to be anything you want it to be." Everyone wants to see someone that they relate to. Today, there is so much more representation on screen. Now he can see himself in this world, and he won't know there's a limit. I never set out to be groundbreaking. I didn't have the goal of being a first. I just knew I wanted to do what I loved. I'm still excited about this business every single day. Over the course of my career, I have learned that the specific things that made me feel like an outsider were actually the biggest contributors to my success. This industry has afforded me the opportunity to grow as a human being and discover more and more of what I am capable of. I truly feel humbled and privileged to be recognized for doing what I love with people I admire and for the best fans on earth. This dream-fulfilling honor I am receiving today affirms that anyone who feels like an outsider can take her place among the stars. Thank you very much. I am so thrilled.
And now it's time to unveil the star. We're going to ask you to please help us in cheering and celebrating with Lucy today. And let's hear it one more time, you guys, from the fans. Let's hear it for Lucy Liu. We proudly welcome to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Lucy Liu.
Lucy, go to sit here, please. Lucy over here. Lucy. And in the corner, Lucy. Thank you so
Ladies to your left. Ladies right here for me. All three to the left, ladies.
And okay, right here.
Ladies, head up in your face.
Ladies, looking back this way for us.
Ladies in the center.
This is amazing, ladies. And one more
Ladies in
time
the
in the
center.
corner right here.
One more time in the corner.
Lucy, right here, please.
Everybody straight ahead. Straight ahead. Ladies, one more time.
Right at this camera for a second.
You guys don't look a day over when you got the
Ladies straight ahead.
And ladies down here one time. Ladies on your left. On your left.
On your left is CBS.
Stage right, guys. You guys stage right, guys. Can everybody put Yeah. There you go. And then right here. Oh, I love it.
And straight ahead.
And Lucy over here.
To your right corner, please, guys.
Right corner. Drew. Ladies, one more time right here for me. Down below.
Get it, Bob.
And look down here for us. Lucy. Lucy by herself. Looking right here for me.
David on your right, sir. And in the corner, guys.
Lucy solo. In the plane. Right here. Down here for CBS, right here. Lucy, David. And down here for CBS.
And Lucy down here.
It really is. Great show. Great
Oh, girl. Woohoo!
Thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Give me your solo.
I got him. I got him late. No, no, seriously.
I gotta get her by herself.
Never going to meet her. I thought I'll do it. Oh yeah.
Lucy, look here for me.
Lucy, straight ahead.
Lucy, over here. Lucy. And Lucy, right here.
On your right, Lucy.
Lucy, right here.
Lucy on your right.
On your right, Lucy.
Lucy on your right.
Lucy, look up one side.
Guys, look up. Lucy, straight ahead.
Rockwell.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you. Oh my God. Lucy. Lucy, look up.
Lucy, looking here. Lucy, look right here.
Lucy, straight ahead.
Rockwell.
Lucy, look up.
Rockwell.
Too late. What's wrong with you guys?
That might be the cutest little boy. And I have nephews.
Oh my goodness.
I love it.
That's it. Everyone stand on it. Everyone put a focus.
Kiss the mother. I can't see mom. All right. Mom, we gotta see mom.
Everybody looking right here.
Maybe it's a pre-shot.
Should go stand.
It's like I'm winning. All right. Who's in charge? Who's in charge?
I assume this is family and friends.
Family and spouse. Coach. Assistant.
Just one stand. There we go. Beautiful dress. Lucy, in the corner, please. One more look right here, guys.
Lucy, straight ahead.
Are amazing.
And in the second row, there we go.
Lucy,
one more look right here.
Right
Lucy, right down the bottom row.
Lucy, straight ahead.
Lucy, can we get you
And one more for Alan McNeil.
And Lucy looking one. There you go. Touch the star. And Lucy looking over this way for us. Right here. Cracking this out.
Lucy, one more look.
Straight ahead, Lucy. Lucy, straight ahead.
Lucy, in the corner. In the corner. Straight ahead.
Lucy,
Lucy, one more look right here.
Lucy.
Lucy on your right.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lucy.
Ms. Liu, thank you so much for being so wonderful.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you so much.
You need a second track in there?
Want to redo that again?
Can you film in the camera? What's wrong?
Yeah.
It helped everybody. Come on.
I might have one to focus.